Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Worldwide Tutoring. Today in this video you will see how to write formulas for multivalent ions. Transition metals like copper, tin, lead, iron, etc. They have property of showing more than one valency. In some compounds copper is +1, in some compound it is +2. Similarly, Sn also in some compound it is +2 and +4. Lead also has +1 and +2. So they have different valencies. So when they form compounds, we have to name the element and they say what is the valency and we write the non-metal. Like CuCl, copper valency is 1. So we write copper 1 chloride. CuCl2, copper valency is 2 here, so we write copper 2 chloride. SnO is tin, tin is Sn, so Sn valency is 2 here, so tin 2 oxide. SnO2, here Sn valency is 4, so tin 4 oxide. So how will you know SnO2, Sn valency is 4? So you can calculate and check. So Sn, one Sn atom and 2 oxygen atoms are there. And total charges should come to 0. We don't know Sn charges. We know oxygen charge is -2. So 2 times -2 becomes -4. So Sn minus 4 equals to 0. Sn equals 4. So now we know the charge on Sn is +4. So we write tin 4 oxide. FeCl2. So valency of Fe is written on Cl. So Fe is having 2 positive charge. So iron 2 chloride. Here Fe charges are 3. So iron 3 chloride. So like this we write when transition metals they form compounds with non-metals. Okay, next we'll go to polyatomic ions. So what are polyatomic ions? So polyatomic ions are group of atoms having some charge. They act as a unit. So they are called polyatomic ions. For example, like ammonium, NH4 with 1 positive charge. So this positive charge is on whole group of atom, 1 nitrogen and 4 hydrogen. It contains 1 positive charge. It's called ammonium ion. Similarly, CO3 with 2 negative charge is called carbonate ion. OH with 1 negative charge is hydroxide. SO4 with 2 negative charge is sulfate. NO3 with 1 negative charge is called nitrate. And PO4 with 3 negative charges phosphate. And there are many more. So we are just taking some examples here. Like sodium carbonate, how will you write the formula? The sodium is Na, having 1 positive charge. Carbonate is CO3, 2 negative charge. So the charges are not equal. So to make it equal, we cross multiply. This valency is multiplied to sodium. It becomes Na2. And 1 times carbonate is this carbonate CO3. So Na2CO3. Calcium sulfate, calcium is Ca, having 2 positive charges. Sulfate is SO4 and 2 negative charge. So 2 positive, 2 negative, if we add, it comes to 0. So just the formula will be CaSO4. When they have same charges, opposite charges, then total should come to 0. Then formula is CaSO4. Calcium phosphate. Calcium charge are 2 positive charge on calcium. Phosphate is PO4 and having 3 negative charge. So these charges are not equal. So we cross multiply. So this 3 is multiplied to calcium. It becomes Ca3 and 2 multiplies to phosphate. Because phosphate is polyatomic, so we have to put bracket and write PO4 in the bracket and twice. So all polyatomic, if they are more than 1, we have to put bracket and write. For 1, we don't write, but more than 1, like 2 or 3, we have to write in the bracket. Okay, lead nitrate. So lead is Pb, valency 2, and nitrate is NO3, valency 1. So they are not equal. So we cross multiply. So 1 times lead is Pb and 2 times nitrate. So nitrate in the bracket and write 2. So when we cross multiply, we can write the formula, but you should understand now why we cross multiply. To make the charges 0. So we'll explain here, like lead has 2 positive charges, nitrate is having 1 negative charge. The total should come to 0. So 2 positive means here it should be 2 negative. So we multiply this by 2. So 2 positive plus 2 negative, it comes to 0. So whatever number we multiply, that will multiply to nitrate. So we write lead, and nitrate is polyatomic. So we put bracket and write NO3 twice. So we are making the charges 0. That's why we are doing this way. Our easy method is crisscross. You can do it and write, but you should understand by doing so we are making the charge 0. The calcium nitrate. The calcium is Ca, having 2 positive charge. Nitrate is NO3, 1 negative charge. So they are not equal. So to make it equal, you have to multiply nitrate by 2. So 2 negative and 2 positive, the total will come to 0. So we are multiplying by 2 here, so we write bracket twice. Or you can also understand like this: the calcium is 2 positive, nitrate is 1 negative. So 1 multiplies to calcium, just calcium. 2 multiplies to nitrate, so nitrate in the bracket twice. So we get the same formula, but we are making the charges equal 0. That's why we multiply by 2 to nitrate. Okay, some more examples here. Calcium hydroxide. So calcium is Ca, 2 positive charge, and hydroxide is OH with 1 negative charge. So to make it 0, we have to make here 2 negative. So you multiply by 2 here. So 2 positive, 2 negative, that comes to total 0. So this 2 will go to hydroxide. So it becomes Ca. Because it is a polyatomic, so we write OH in the bracket and twice. Similarly, ammonium chloride, ammonium carbonate. Ammonium is NH4 with 1 positive charge. Carbonate is CO3 having 2 negative charge. So now cross multiply. So this 2 will multiply to ammonium. So ammonium is polyatomic. So we have to put in the bracket and write 2. And carbonate times 1 is carbonate. NH4 whole twice CO3. Or you can also understand by making charges 0. So NH4 is having 1 positive charge and carbonate is having 2 negative charge. So to make the charges 0, what we have to do? Here 2 negative, here also we have to make 2 positive. So we multiply this one by 2. So 2 positive plus 2 negative, that comes to 0. So because we are multiplying by 2 here, so this ammonium will become twice. So we write NH4 in the bracket and twice and carbonate. So like this, we can make the molecule neutral by multiplying the number, looking how they become 0. So some compounds given, you have to write the names of those compounds. So for example, here Fe is transition metal and the valency of Fe is written on oxygen. Oxygen valency is here. So iron 3 oxide. So it is iron 3 oxide. CuSO4, Cu is copper sulfate. So copper 2 sulfate. Valency of, because copper is 2, sulfate is 2, they cancel. So we write copper 2 sulfate. Copper 2 sulfate. CuCl, copper valency 1, Cl valency 1, so copper 1 chloride. SnCl4, Sn is tin, valency of tin is 4 here. So tin 4 chloride. So we write tin 4 chloride. SnO, Sn valency is 2 here, oxygen valency also 2. So tin 2 chloride. So tin valency is 2 here. So we write tin 2 chloride. So here we write in the Roman numerals in the bracket. Okay. So lead, here lead SO4, SO3 whole twice. So sulfite. So what is the valency of lead? Because you know sulfite is 2 negative. So Pb plus SO4, SO3 2 negative. And lead is, suppose we don't know what is lead here. So the total should come to 0. And PbSO4 hold twice, so it means there are two sulfite ions. So one sulfite is -2, so two sulfite means -4. So Pb plus -4 equals to 0. So Pb equals 4. Like this you can calculate. So the formula will be lead 4 sulfite. SO3 is called sulfite. It has two negative charge. SO3 2 negative is called sulfite. So here lead valency is 4. Okay. So here PbNO3 hold twice. So lead valency is 2 here. So it led to nitrate. Lead to nitrate. FeOH hold thrice. So Fe valency is 3 here. So iron 3 hydroxide. Iron 3 hydroxide. NH4 hold twice CO3. So it's ammonium carbonate. So carbonate valency is 2, ammonium valency is 1. So this is ammonium carbonate. So like this we name. The formula is given. We'll write name like this. The next is molecular compounds. So molecular compounds are nonmetals and nonmetals. When they share electron, they form a molecule. There is no charge on this. So it's called molecular compounds. So for example, like PCl, okay, we should know this. One is called mono and two is di. Tri means 3, tetra is 4, penta is 5, hexa is 6, hepta 7, octa means 8, nona means 9, deca is 10. So we are using these numbers to represent these elements. Like PCl5. So first element we name, that is phosphorus. How many chlorine atoms? 3. So 3 means tri. So phosphorus trichloride. So this is phosphorus trichloride. CO. So C is carbon and one oxygen is there. So it's called carbon monoxide. Mono means one. So carbon monoxide. NO2. So first element we name, that is nitrogen. And how many oxygens are there? 2. So nitrogen dioxide. N2O4. So there are 2 nitrogens. So dinitrogen, 4 oxygens, so tetraoxide. So dinitrogen tetraoxide. SF6, S is sulfur, and there are 6 fluorine atoms, so we call sulfur hexafluoride. NO2, nitrogen dioxide. CO2 is carbon dioxide. Cl2O7, so there are 2 chlorines, so dichloro, and 7 is heptaoxide, so dichloroheptaoxide. PCl3, P is phosphorus trichloride. CF4, carbon and fluorine, there are 4 chlorine, so 4 means tetra, the carbon tetrafluoride. Carbon, tetra means 4, tetrafluoride. SiO2, Si is silicon, there are 2 oxygens, so silicon dioxide. N2O5, there are 2 nitrogens, so dinitrogen, 5 oxygens, so pentaoxide. Dinitrogen pentaoxide. CCl4 is carbon tetrachloride. NO nitrogen monoxide. So for one nitrogen, we will not say monooxygen. The first element we have to name, that is nitrogen, and there is one oxygen, nitrogen monoxide. So like this, we name molecular compounds. I hope you like this video. Please subscribe and like to our channel. Thank you.